Real love doesn't make you suffer. How could it? It doesn't suddenly turn into hate, nor does real joy turn into pain. As I said, even before you are enlightened, before you have freed yourself from your mind, you may get glimpses of true joy, true love, or of a deep inner peace. What's up, YouTube? This is Anthony's Reality, and I'm back with another video. If this is your first time seeing me, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so you can see more of this beautiful face. And again, if not, welcome back, and let's get right into the video. So again, like I said in my last video, today I'm going to be talking about like my spiritual journey and how things started for me, and kind of just what brought upon me wanting to be spiritually awoken, I guess, or just what started. I would say there's two things that kind of started this journey. I was in a relationship for 2 years, as y'all probably have heard in some of my previous videos, with a person who was very loving and very kind, but also like our relationship was very toxic. So I feel like that kind of started this journey, and also the passing of a family member also started this journey for me. I would say those two things are kind of what brought that to fruition, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of things that I do. Let me grab my journal really quick. I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of things that I do to manifest the things that I want in life, and just setting up myself for success in the future, and getting to where I want to be, because I'm going to get there. It's just worrying about what's going on right now and how I can make goals to get to the bigger goal. So the focus mainly is on right now and how I can get to where I want to. First off, like I said in my last video, I do a lot of scripting and journaling in my journal, as you guys can see here. So right there, that is just scripting, kind of writing things that I want or aspire to do or to be, as if it's in the present tense, as I explained in my former video here, or just writing like again some more scripting here. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then also doing shadow work. Shadow work is a little bit different. So the way shadow work works is you have a problem, say you're sad. So you get a journal or your book or whatever you write with, and you write you're sad, and you'll kind of break it down into the reasons that you're sad. So you write that you're sad, and you'll ask yourself, why am I sad? So say you're sad because you had a bad day at work. Then you're gonna say, then you'll ask yourself, okay, well, I'm sad because I had a bad day at work. What happened at work that was so bad? And you keep breaking down the questions until you don't have any more questions to answer. I don't do much shadow work. A lot of the times I just write how I felt, and by the time that I'm done writing about my day and how it went, I don't feel that way anymore. So that is that. I also just take notes about the law of attraction and manifestation in my journal. I talk about the placebo effect, and then there's another one, it's called Hidden Messages in Water, and this kind of proves the law of attraction and manifestation. So I would take a look at that, and I would say the biggest thing is forgiveness. To become spiritually awoken, you need to learn to forgive. That was a big thing for me. I had an issue with forgiving people. I wouldn't say I would hold grudges, but I would keep them away from me just because I didn't feel that it was necessary for them to be in my life. I do that a lot, and I've gotten better at it. And also being appreciative of what you have now in your life, and how you can use what you have now to get to where you want to be. So I'm also going to show you guys some of the crystals that I have. I believe, here, let me get these things right here. I don't know what they do or what they mean, or what they help with. Now, I don't recommend you guys go out and buy these crystals. Kind of just go to like a crystal store or your closest spiritual store and buy the crystals that you're drawn to. Don't buy the crystals that you see other people have, because just because they have them, they may not be what you need. You're gonna want to go to the crystals or buy the crystals that you're drawn to, because that's what your soul needs, that's what your body is looking for, and that's what it's attracting. So this one here is a little small one. It's a rose quartz. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of small. I hope it focuses. This is my Amethyst. I think this is my favorite stone just because I guess purple is kind of like one of my favorite colors. But this is my Amethyst. This is my Amazonite. And this is more like, it's not like the aventurine because I have one of those too. This is my biggest one. It's a green calcite, and I think it's not my favorite. I also have a honey calcite as well. It's more yellow, but I like this one. This is the Smoky Quartz. I don't know, when I went to the crystal store, it took me a long time. Like, I was in the store looking around, and I was just walking around the store, and none of the crystals resonated with me, and like it took me like not even like legitimately like 45 minutes to like see this one, and as soon as I saw it, I knew that's what I was looking for. I believe it's this one because they look very similar. I should have kept them separate. And then I have this one. I have two more. I don't have cards for these ones, but I'll put like a description of what they do. This is just a normal citrine. Yes, this is a citrine. It's very small. This is my smallest crystal actually. And then I have an aventurine. So the other one was a blue aventurine. This one is just an aventurine, and this one brings, I believe, travel and stuff. And I travel obviously in the next, I have 11 days until I go to Boujee. So as you guys will see that. So those are all my crystals. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments, or if you guys recommend crystals that I should purchase, please let me know. As far as my journaling, that was kind of like the first thing I started to do. Oh, I also have this smudge stick.
I don't use them very often like this one. My other one ran out, but this one's a brand new one. And I haven't used this one yet. The last time I smudged was a week ago. I usually smudge once a week. But if I'm going through something really deep, it kind of turns into an everyday thing. But if you know, you know.
The smell of sage is very strong. And yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. So I also have this spray here from a local person. And this is kind of like smudge spray. It's very light though, so like I use this every day for sure. Like every morning after I make my bed and stuff, I spray this on my bed, and it's kind of like for me it's a cleanse. Whatever I went to bed with that night, or if I went to bed with some kind of stress or whatever, once I spray this on my bed, that stress is gone. It's a whole new day. But this is from a local person. If I can get her, I don't know if she has a website or not, but if so, I will leave it in the comment section and go from there. But I also use this as well. But as I was talking about a little bit ago, just a couple of days ago, I went to the store and I bought these two books. And I've been reading this one. Literally, I bought this book yesterday. It's called The Power of Now, and I have literally read half of it since yesterday. It's that good. I highly recommend it, and I haven't even finished it, so definitely go check this book out. Here is the author, and it kind of talks about a guide to spiritual enlightenment, as it says on the front, but it teaches you how to focus on what you have in the present moment, and how to basically manifest whatever you want in life, just by focusing on the now. Now I'm gonna read you guys a page in this book because I saw someone posted a page of this book on Instagram, and I read it, and that's kind of what drew me to it. So I'm gonna read it for you guys. And what's crazy is I literally just opened the book, and you know how you open a random page of a book and it opens the page that you actually need to be at. That's literally what just happened. So I'm gonna read you guys what drew me to this book when I saw the person post it. After I saw it, I literally went and bought the book. But I'm gonna read this to you, and let me know if you guys will either go purchase it. I'll leave a link in the description. The very thing that gives you pleasure today will give you pain tomorrow, or will leave you, so its absence will give you pain. And what is often referred to as love may be pleasurable and exciting for a while, but it's an addictive clinging, an extremely needy condition that can turn into opposite at the flick of a switch. Many love relationships, after the initial euphoria has passed, actually oscillate between love and hate, attraction and attack. Real love doesn't make you suffer. How could it? It doesn't suddenly turn into hate, nor does real joy turn into pain. As I said, even before you are enlightened, before you have freed yourself from your mind, you may get glimpses of true joy, true love, or of a deep inner peace, still but vibrantly alive. These are aspects of true nature which is usually obscured by the mind. Even within a normal addictive relationship, there can be moments when the presence of something more genuine, something incorruptible can be felt. But they will only be glimpses, soon to be covered up again through mind interference. It may then seem that you had something very precious and lost it, or your mind may convince you that it was all an illusion anyway. The truth is that it wasn't an illusion, and you cannot lose it. It is part of your natural state, which can be obscured but can never be destroyed by the mind. Even when the sky is heavily overcast, the sun hasn't disappeared. It's still there on the other side of the clouds. The Buddha says that pain or suffering arises through desire or craving, and that to be free of pain, we need to cut the bonds of desire. So, that one page is what drew me to that book, and ever since, like I said, I just got the book yesterday and I'm already halfway through it. So, and I don't read. Like, I'm not a person who normally reads or anything like that, but it drew, I don't know, something drew me to the book, and ever since I've been reading it. I also purchased this book yesterday. I've looked through it, I haven't really read it, but I have been trying to like raise my vibration and stuff, even though I feel like it's high, but I want to raise it even more. But I got this book yesterday. The author is Kyle Gray. And obviously it talks about raising your vibration. A lot of the things in this book, from what I looked over, it talks about like meditation and it talks about all the different chakras, and it kind of gives you, like, they have, here, I'm going to show you really quick. So there's, it has like these, I don't know if you guys can see that. This is kind of the way the book is set up. But it kind of just gives you different ways of, either raising your vibration, grounding yourself, expressing yourself, manifesting, activating your vibration and making sure it stays high. Like I said, I haven't really gotten into this book yet, but I can do a review on it if you guys would like. I'm hoping that I like this book as well, but I'm really liking this one. So yeah, that is pretty much it for my spiritual journey and how I've worked my way to where I am now, and where I'm going. Like I said, I've been manifesting a lot. That is pretty much it for this video. That is my spiritual journey. If you guys have questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram, or even just leave a comment down below of your guys' experience or anything like that. That is it for this video. Stay bougie, secure the bag, and like I said, stay in tune for the next video next week. Appreciate you guys' love and support. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week.